Alright, let's get started. Genesis, would you like to begin? Sure. Hi everyone, my name is Genesis.
Hi, Genesis.
I'm a Sega. I was revolutionary at my release, had a great run. I did everything that Nintendo don't.
Okay, whoa, that was uncalled for.
Genesis, let's keep the talk friendly. What is my tagline? Anyway, I just feel that my legacy has been forgotten due to some failures by some of those who came after me.
Heh, that's you, drink ass.
Wait, me? Hey, I call it like I see it. Genesis, that's enough.
Totally uncool, man.
You know what? I'd like to go next. Hi everyone, I'm Dreamcast.
Hi, Dreamcast.
I like to start by saying that I was the best at what I did. I was the first to go online, but I got outshined by lesser consoles with bigger game libraries with their stupid Outback mascots like PlayStation.
Hater blockers.
I was never appreciated for what I contributed to the gaming world. I was cast in kids' closets like some kind of gimmick peripheral. We all feel that way sometimes, Dreamcast. So I'd appreciate a little respect, Genesis. Respect? If anyone deserves respect, youngin', it's me. Come back when you grow a real controller.
Burn.
You guys can never get along. No wonder you died off. My descendants are still taking names with the best of them, bro.
Oh yeah, the guys who had to make up words to sell new systems.
What was that? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. I think your dial-up connection is acting up.
How dare you? I'm the original innovator. Everything your pathetic companies are doing, I invented it. I even mastered handheld. Okay, dial it back. I mean it. I was taking home game experiences on the go before anyone invented the word interconnectivity with the VMU. Okay, look. I am the best in the living room, in the car. Okay, that's it. I am the Game Boy Color. While you losers were fighting it out on TV screens, I was single-handedly owning your faces in the handheld market like a boss. Every competitor has failed to top my legacy. There were like 40 versions of me, and the public bought every single one of them. I could have had a Game Boy Poop Edition, and they would have bought it. And my kids are still making it rain, so you can all bury yourselves in a landfill.
Yeah, Nintendo.
Shut up, 64.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, I lost control. Let's move on.
So, how about them PCs?
Yes.
This is Face Rockin with Jalen and Zell. I just won the rock, paper, scissors match for the season finale. It's the season finale episode right here.
Surprise, by the way.
Yeah,
Just kinda came out
surprise.
of nowhere there.
Yeah, we're going to end the first season of Barnes Brothers TV here. After that, we'll be going on hiatus for maybe a month or two. We'll give you more details. We'll come back in the fall for season 2 of Barnes Brothers TV. It's going to be bigger,
That's more
better,
like season
and
4,
cooler.
what you just did
And,
there.
okay, well, one minus this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it's going to be bigger, better, and cooler, and more explosive and stuff. We'll give you more details as we get there, as we get closer to that. But just, yeah, you know, we'll probably upload like videos every now and then, maybe ads for the upcoming stuff that we're going to have for season 2. And we're just little things that we do. Just want to share with you guys.
Because basically over the summer we have some other projects that we're working on that we will be bringing to Barnes Brothers TV in the future. Some original series and some other things. So we need time to work on that. So that's why we're taking a break from Retro Friday as well as Face Rockin. So like you said, we'll probably still be putting stuff up, you know, keeping you guys in the loop of everything. But our regular programming, scheduled programming will be changed up a bit here. So
yeah, so this is our last Face Rockin', so enjoy it and cherish it because it's the last one for a little while. All right, cool. Okay, so let's get started. We're talking about consoles. Basically, the big thing in gaming is the idea that consoles are dying and consoles are going away. Consoles meaning the systems that sit in your living room that connect to your TV. You know, PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, everything. You know, so yeah. And the idea is that as we get more of the online thing and, you know, online gaming and downloadable content, downloadable games, the idea is that eventually consoles are going to kind of start to die away and disappear. People are not going to want to buy consoles anymore. It's going to be more of a just straight digital connection, you know. They have different ideas of how people can do it. Like there would be like maybe just like a box or something that connects to your TV. It's not exactly a console, no discs or memory cards go in there, but everything is done online. You just download stuff like that. And there are certain things out there already that kind of play to that, but the idea is our console is really going to go away. Consoles that we've known them for so many years.
and everything just become like downloadable games. So developers would still make games, but they wouldn't have it on the the disc anymore. And basically, I guess if you would basically your TV screen would basically become a monitor for the internet.
Yeah.
And you just have a controller that you hook up to your TV screen. I don't know, something like that maybe.
Yeah, and they were saying that the people like Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft, they would go the way of Sega in that it would stop making consoles and just go straight to just make it software only, just software games, and then that would be it. So you might still get Mario, but it wouldn't be new Nintendo systems. There'll be no Nintendo Wii U or whatever comes next and all that kind of stuff, you know. So personally, I don't really think that's going to happen. I mean, I don't. You think that's possible?
I guess it depends on how much, excuse me, how much money the developers are making off of their consoles. Nintendo always sells a lot, off well, has sold well for Nintendo Wii and things. I guess you have to decide the manufacturing costs versus the profit that they make off of their consoles, and would it be worth just completely just scrapping making consoles altogether and depending completely and solely on your games? Because for one, if they did that, you'll probably see the Sony and the Nintendo and Xbox probably. Well, Nintendo already does it, but Xbox and Sony really making more first party games because they wouldn't have the sale of their console systems to depend on.
Yeah, and I think that's why they're saying that you see a lot of some nowadays the people like Sony, but Microsoft definitely buying up a lot of different. Like they bought Bungie, for example, and then they start like 343. And then like there's other stuff that they're kind of starting to buy up and stuff like that, because they're saying that they're preparing for the day when they no longer make consoles. Personally, I don't really think it's going to happen. I think consoles are too familiar, personally. I think it's one of those things where even if it doesn't make sense to keep having it, we're going to still have it. For example, did you know that the toilets that we use are very ineffective as opposed to, what do they call, bidets that they use in France, something like that, That what they call? I think I remember. But
That's your example.
No, I'm serious. No, listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. They actually did a survey. The people in America, they did a survey. People in America, they did, and they had them use bidets as opposed to what we use toilets and toilet paper and all that stuff. And people said that bidets made more sense. It was easier, quicker. It was like and it was But the idea is, see how he's responding right now. That's why we would still be using toilet paper. People are weirded out in America about the idea of using bidets. So
I'm more weirded out of the fact that you just use that.
But what I'm saying is the idea is that because we are familiar with consoles, and it's just more easier to just always remember, okay, it's going to be a console coming soon, as opposed to the idea of not having one, that they're not going to go away, and companies are just going to kind of stick with that familiarity. Even if it becomes ridiculously expensive, it kind of really doesn't make any logical sense, It doesn't make any sense.
You know what? I'm going to hop on a limb and say that they will stop making consoles. Because if they do, I'm going to seem like a genius.
Okay, well, everybody's predicting
2012, but no, I did it. I did it here.
But everybody has
documented. Mine's documented though.
But I like the idea of consoles personally. I like the idea of going to like E3 or viewing E3 and then looking to see what's the big console reveal, what's going to be new, or playing console thinking what are they going to add next, what's going to be the new big thing, just something about that whole idea, that excitement. Then I think even if it doesn't make sense, I just want to continue to have consoles. So.
Are you done?
Yes.
I didn't want to cut over you.
Yeah.
They can stop making consoles if they want. I want to make this a public service announcement. This public service announcement to all the game developers out there. If you stop making consoles, I will be forced to make my own console that will completely blow everything you make out of the water. That's right, Sony. That's right, Nintendo. That's right, Xbox. I'm coming for you. And I will proceed then to make all the money. I will make all the money. Said. It's done.
Okay.
It's been put out there. 2012. What is this? July. I said that. Denzel Warren said that to you. So don't be shocked when it happens, okay?
What's if they stop making consoles? They might not stop. I think they'll keep going, personally.
Well,
I think it's safer to keep going.
They can keep making them. I'm going to make my own console anyway. And
What's
then also proceed to make all the money.
What are you going to call it?
I don't have a name for it yet.
That's call it the Zellbox.
Nope,
the
that's
Z-Box.
terrible. That sounds terrible.
The Face Rocker.
Mm-mm.
The Rock Box.
I don't think kids are... Rock Box. No,
the
I don't
Rock
think
Station.
parents are going to buy their kids something called the Rock Facer. You said the Face Rocker.
Yeah, the Face Rocker.
I got my tongue tied there a little bit. What an odd way
Rock
to close
Facer.
out a season.
I know. Should do something.
No, but I think
It's surprising though, like different.
No,
like,
I think this is what people come to expect from us. It's kind of bland comedy, the serious kind of stuff where we're not making any jokes. It's just kind of funny to look at us. Then that's what everyone kind of expects from us, isn't it? The awkwardness. Because any moment we expect it to stop, but it keeps going. And it hasn't stopped yet. The tape is still rolling. And you're doing that weird face thing. And I'm still talking. Why am I still talking?
Okay, well, I don't finales are always not what you want them to be. They never satisfy everyone.
Right. So,
So
it's
it's probably better.
controversial.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, cut off in the middle of talking.
No, Sopranos already did that. That's old school now.
Should we turn the lights off?
The lights are over there. I couldn't be able to get to it in
I can
time.
push the light over.
That would break something. And
Good point. Okay.
okay, what did Lost do? They came up with some random,
Outer world spiritual kind of thing.
I get,
all floaty.
but we don't have a lore to even do that with.
Yeah. No.
What is this? Like, oh, this isn't a wall back here. This is like really green screen. We can tell
Yeah.
you guys.
Like, or
Gas.
we just showed the whole room, or we did like a whole. Cause you usually have one shot. We just break the whole field. And
Yeah.
Just do a different angle.
Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go Lost on this. We're going to show you what everything is really about, what it really is. We're going to turn this around
All right.
so you can see what's really going on.
Seriously.
What? Okay, all right. You want to see the? All right, here we go.